So it's me, unapologetically T, and shit, I'm up and at it early this morning, and just getting some sun, reflecting and thinking. It's like I'm a very forgiving person. Forgiveness won't never my problem. Although I do, some people call it holding a grudge, but I'll never forget what you do to me or how you treat me. Um, but I'm very forgiving, and I think in the past I was too forgiving, if you ask me. But I'm just sitting here thinking about how forgiveness never meant that you allow someone to keep mistreating you. Forgiveness doesn't mean that you navigate and tiptoe around toxic people. Forgiveness don't mean that. Forgiveness just simply mean that I could forgive, like I could forgive what you've done to me. However, forgiveness isn't uh, an excuse for someone to keep mistreating you. So literally, I definitely was pissed off yesterday, and it came from a place of sadness. It just came from a place of I'm so sick of fucking society, bro. Like I'm sick of what's here. I'm sick of people literally they will condemn what white people have done to us, but they'll perpetuate it in the same sense. Like they will literally perpetuate that same type of oppression in so many different categories. It's not even just with race, like, but they're so hell bent on being close to white proximity and they don't even see it. And it just like it gets on my last fucking nerves. Um, I'm just tired of being around people that's not like me. I'm tired. All my life I've had to be around people not like me. Like that shit sucks. That shit sucks. Like it sucks. And I just be tired. Like I be tired of seeing that shit online. I be tired of being around that shit in public. I be tired of being around that shit while I'm at a place to rest my head because I don't even call this shit home. This shit ain't home to me. It's not home to me. I thank God that I have shelter. I thank God that I have shelter. But it ain't home. This shit don't feel like home. Nothing's warm and fuzzy about it. This shit, like every time I leave and I go out and I have a good time, I come back here and it's like immediately I'm drained. I'm immediately drained. It's like anytime I try to be happy here, like immediately there's a problem. And that's life. Niggas shouldn't have to hide their happiness to be okay in life, bruh. Like that shit is crazy. You gotta literally hide who your happiness. Like just cause other motherfuckers miserable and they ain't figured out how to find their own happiness. Their happiness only exists when they are putting other people down. Bruh. That energy, that type of frequency is not gonna make it, bruh. It's not gonna make it. And like so many people think they know God. Like if you know God, then you know that God is for all. And I ain't talking about all foolishness. I'm talking about God is for all that have a pure heart, bruh. You can't keep trying to condemn people because they gay, they trans, they this, they that. Like, that might... Look, you can have your opinions, and this is where people literally get it fucking twisted. You literally could have an opinion. You can have a preference that literally says, I don't believe in homosexuality. However, the moment that your belief means that a motherfucker with a good heart can't exist in society, you wicked, bitch. You wicked. You're not of God. You're not of God. The moment that your skin color says that another motherfucker can exist in society, or their existence has to be so shitty so that you can be okay, you can't exist anymore, bro. Like your frequency is not gonna make it. Like that shit is you literally has ostracized yourself, bro. Like I'm tired of being around that shit. Like, that shit gives me the ick. The moment I encounter that shit, it's like, ugh, get this shit up off of me. Like, what is that? Y'all talk about slam, that shit is slimy. Shit, that shit slimy as fuck. Like, literally. Y'all keep on trying to give out all these titles and these labels, and it be so motherfucking funny to me because y'all be the main ones talking about with the white man. And it's like, you following the white man's ideology. A nigga tried to argue with me online about the white man gave us buck breaking. Yes, that didn't mean they gave us gay men. That means that they fucking gave us rape, you dumb bitch. Gay people existed prior to white men coming ashore. Y'all ain't studied a motherfucking thing, but y'all want to argue with someone who has. Y'all don't have debating skills. Y'all literally get butthurt and mad the moment somebody really fucking triggers some thoughts in you because you want to be hell-bent on holding on to what the fuck you have been taught. Like, y'all niggas is crazy. And then you'll get real disrespectful. And to me, I ain't arguing with no fools no more. I pray to God that you get rid of all this shit. Like, literally. Get rid of it. What's the point? Get rid of it. I don't give a fuck. I don't care about who heart is kind and who wants to save all the little people. Get rid of this shit. Like literally, y'all the same motherfuckers that Noah tried to save. Y'all the same niggas that Noah tried to save. Y'all the same niggas that... Who else? Like, it's happened. Moses. Literally. I'm gonna take y'all to the promised land. What they did, cried, complained the whole time, gave up on God. And it's like, Moses is not God. Moses is a prophet that God speaks through. Literally, why aren't you turning into God? Like, literally, giving your faith to God and staying true to the mission. But nah, y'all motherfuckers don't know God. Y'all walk around and y'all put these little titles of goddess on you. You wouldn't know God, bitch, if it came and smacked you on your face. Matter of fact, motherfucker, you talk to God all the time and y'all disrespect the shit out of God. Y'all disrespect the shit out of God and another person. You'll be talking to motherfucking royalty. Somebody that's literally really over your ass, but they don't even view people as under or over them. And you'll literally disrespect that motherfucker, not knowing what you done said and done to a person. And then now, a blink of an eye, your motherfucking life in shambles because who the fuck you interacted with in person or online. Because you not right. Ain't nobody gonna keep going through that shit to get people right. Like, nah. If your ass wrong, you wrong. Stay there, bitch. And it's just like, that's where I be at in my reflections. Like, and I know I'm kind of like angry right now. But I think it's just due. Like, niggas tired of going through this shit. Through this shit. It ain't just the system we got to separate from. It's the people, too. Because the people is literally why the systems exist. This is why the systems existed all over these years. Like, literally, it's the people. And I have been an advocate for my people. I have been in the trenches for my people, with my people. I lived literally in the projects for a third of my fucking life. And then another third of my life, I lived on Section 8. I only had a portion of my life that literally, it was more than a third. I only had a portion of my life where I didn't live. And that was when I became an adult and got out on my own. And even when I lived in a project, I lived in housing that wasn't public housing, but I still was in the projects. So literally, like, I've always advocated for my people, but your people will be the first motherfuckers to tear your ass down. It's like, it's that literally that mentality that they literally will say they don't want or they don't like. They want close proximity to it. They want to be over somebody else. They want to be the loudest and most intelligent in the room. They want to not hear a different view or opinion. They want to die on the sword that they died on. Who am I to stop you, nigga? Like, go ahead, put yourself out your misery. Like, leave me the fuck. And it's like, yeah, I'm learning, like, don't argue with fools. If that's a message that I'm going to make a short video out of, is don't argue with fools. Don't argue with fools. But if somebody fucking is literally being detrimental to you, like, literally speak on that shit. But don't go back and forth with no fucking idiot. I don't give a fuck what color, race, nationality, sex, gender, none of that shit. Like, don't even waste your energy. These people retarded, and I ain't got time for it. I'm just waiting for God to do his big one, cause motherfuckers just got so comfortable with being abusive to people who aren't even abusive to them. Like, you a weak ass person. You're a weak ass person. To be abusive to someone who's not even being abusive to you, to someone who's not even being abusive to you is wild. To be abusive because a person asks a fucking intellectual question is wild. Being abusive to a person just because their presence light up the room, their presence shift things is wild. Like, literally, instead of y'all niggas trying to study that, instead of y'all niggas asking questions about that, y'all try to chop that person down. You can't chop me down, baby. You can't chop me down, but what you can do is make me go to God and pray. What you can do is make me go to God and pray. And that's something y'all ain't doing. Because I don't know what God you serving. I know when people are of God because literally they see others that are of God. I know when people are of God because they conduct themselves a certain way, and it ain't about no fucking a person who cuss or don't cuss. Like, God ain't paying us to act. I mean, some of us are. Some of us are paid actors, but like literally some of us, like the authentic ones, like God not paying us to act no more. Like, literally God is literally wanting us to be ourselves. Like, a lot of y'all think that like that a motherfucker can't check you. Like, you know what? If you not checkable, then like fuck you. Like, I don't care. Go burn in the brim fires and literally have a great time and whatever else that's in store. Cause fire is actually the best level of hell. Y'all niggas just think, oh, fire is purification. So literally y'all not even going there. Like, it's levels to this shit, baby. Y'all ain't seen the levels of hell I've seen. And many others. And some shit I done seen, I don't think a lot of people have seen before. So like, literally play safe. And matter of fact, don't even play safe. Play dangerous. Cause I know I am. Like, literally, and I ain't even gotta make a move. It's just like, y'all be retarded. And I'm not talking to my people who got their heads on their shoulders at this point. And I think that's what I'm about to do. I'm about to switch my content from talking to people who need saving to encouraging those who did the work. I'm about to change a lot of shit over here. Because it's literally like, it's a waste of my time and a waste of my breath. Whoever's still on that, like, you know, I love you. You're a very strong person. Do whatever you gotta do, but I'm off that. Like, I ain't saving. I'm not even trying to be the spark. I'm not even trying to be the spark no more. Like, literally, leave me the fuck. I just want to be around like-minded people. I want to give compliments and love to people who want compliments and love, and I want to receive that shit. I want to just be free. I want to be able to live and not have to deal with these fuck people. I'm not saying life shouldn't have a challenge to it, but this shit crazy. If I had more kids, I don't want them growing up in this shit. I mean, I'm not in control of that. That'll be based on God. But like, literally, like, as far as what I see and what I view, like, shit, I'm tired of having kids in the world, like, and you gotta raise your kids to be this and that. But these they think they monsters, and it's like, literally, like, you could single-handedly like take them out, but like, you gotta use restraint because they not right. And it's like, what? No, I don't want that. Take me up out of that. I don't know. That's just my thoughts this morning. I woke up a little bit better. I ain't gonna say a little bit better. I woke up a lot better than yesterday. A lot better than yesterday. And I don't know if it's because I'm just doing all that manifestation and trying to cut shit out that don't belong no more. Like, because usually that does happen. Like, well, you start to praying and you starting to want to, to elevate and you want to change things. Like, shit do start to shift, and that shift is uncomfortable and sometimes it's painful. So, literally, I embrace it all. I gotta go through the phases and the processes that I gotta go through. But, I ain't go through all that pain and suffering to just keep going through pain and suffering with crazy people. Call me the crazy one, but gosh, a lot of y'all need to go to the hospital. A lot of y'all need to go to the hospital. Y'all literally the reason that slavery would exist. That killing innocent people would exist. Because you so hell-bent on an ideology that it would bring you to wrath that anyone would challenge it. And I don't mean challenge it where it threatens you. I mean, like, literally, like, y'all will come out the gate on some disrespectful shit. But y'all wouldn't do that shit in person, though. You wouldn't do that shit in person. You wouldn't pull up on somebody in person like that. Because the moment you look them in their motherfucking eyes, like, you wouldn't do that. You wouldn't do that shit. You'd have a conversation. You'd either go home or in your car and feel your frustration like the bitch ass nigga in you. But you wouldn't do that shit. You wouldn't just be out in public actually being on that shit. A lot of y'all internet gangsters. A lot of y'all are internet gangsters. Parading around as gods. That's the funny part though. Like, y'all parade around as gods. Nigga, you a pawn. You're not a king. You're not a king. You're not a queen. You're not a knight. You're a pawn. And not even the good kind. Because pawns can elevate. And matter of fact, like I said, y'all not even on the chessboard, my nigga. Like, y'all not even there. Like, y'all not even real players. Y'all playing on the internet, bro. The internet is fake. The internet ain't real. Y'all playing these stupid ass games, spreading these stupid ass rhetorics, and the internet is fake. And like I have to say, I'm not talking about intellectuals who know their history and know what's done. Most of the intellectual men, even my Nation of Islam brothers who do not agree with homosexuality at all, and Islam people for real, like, I'm not even talking to the Christians, because y'all literally have so much homophobic shit. You got priests, you pastors raping children. Like, literally, y'all need to check yourselves, because y'all are literally y'all creating a culture of that shit. Like, literally. So literally, I ain't gonna even talk about the Christians in this part, but I actually know plenty of Muslim brothers who literally don't agree with homosexuality, not one fucking iota. But I don't hear about them trying to kill no homosexuals. I don't even hear about them trying to literally I don't see them bullying and picking. I will see them try to educate. I will see them try to define masculinity, which I don't always agree with, because masculinity, I know plenty of niggas that fit y'all description of masculinity and they are gay, because masculinity doesn't define sexuality. Like, literally, it doesn't. I am more masculine presenting as some of these bitch ass niggas is, and I'm a girl. I'm a female. I am a woman. And y'all came from us. So literally, that means there will be some parallels in there in masculinity to femininity. Femininity is not far removed from each other. And like, that's a lot of parts of not learning our original history of how feminine and masculinity do their dance. Like, literally. But I'll see my Muslim brothers at least do this right. At least say, look, I don't agree with it. Here's why. But I don't see them do it in this hateful ass way. So it can coexist that you literally cannot agree with something. But you ain't gotta be out here being a fucking bully. Bullies are pussies. Bullies are punks. Y'all some punk ass bitches, like literally. Like, and this ain't just about homosexuality. This is about any fucking thing you could think of in this world that you're literally will try to bully somebody else because they had different beliefs, they look different, they act different, they speak different. They literally are different from that normie shit y'all been taught. That white society shit y'all been taught. Y'all don't even know white society from your indigenous society. Trans people existed before white people came into play. You know how I know? Because I studied anthropology. What does anthropology do? It looks at fucking cultures. It looks at how things work. Family units, how people eat, how people create art, how people structure their societies. Trans people literally existed before white man came ashore. How people handle it was different. Now, how people decided to handle that was different. Some people literally utilized those people in their community. They literally utilized them, which you should. Some people literally say, hey, you can have a section of this part of the land and y'all do whatever y'all want to do. That gives them, that excludes them, but it still doesn't threaten their livelihood. I don't understand, why can't people exist? Why can't just people exist without people feeling threatened by another person who is not trying to harm you? Why can't they? There is people who work for God. There is wicked people and all these identifiers in these groups. And the moment that you lose sight of literally taking a whole group identifier and trying to condemn them, baby, you not of God. Your thought patterns ain't even reached where God is. Like literally, your shit is linear. Your thoughts are linear. Your thoughts ain't even complex, baby. Your thoughts are so fucking linear. As a 4-year-old child, I had more love and compassion than some of these people on this earth. As a 4-year-old child, and I had been through extreme abuse and trauma. And maybe that's why I had to go through extreme abuse and trauma. I don't know. But somewhere deep and down inside, I feel like I already came here like that. That's just who I am, because it's shown. It doesn't matter what type of environment you put me in. Like, I still love. I'm still going to choose to love. But what I'm not going to choose to do is accept abuse. That shit can't make it. That frequency won't survive for what's to come. Like, for what's to come, that shit not going to make it. We not telling people to be perfect. None of us are telling people to be perfect. But when you try to threaten people's existence because of your ego, and it's just so many different reasons why, like, literally. But when you choose to do that, like, literally, who wants to be around you? Because if you would try to take this group out, shit, next is going to be my group. And that's how this shit been happening. This is how we're here. And this happened over and over and over again. Because once it's this type of group, it's going to be the next type of group. And it's going to be the next type of group. And y'all niggas ain't going to be satisfied till you stuck here with your own self. And then y'all going to kill each other off and ain't nobody going to exist. Because that's your heart. That's your heart. Your heart is set up evil and wicked. So you'd always find something wrong with someone. No one would ever fit your mold perfectly, like literally. It's plenty of things that I see that I don't like or I disagree with. And I literally I literally see it and I don't like it and I don't disagree with it, but that don't mean I want to go kill people, or I feel like people shouldn't exist, or I feel like I'm going to go online and make a video bullying an innocent person because they don't fit my script. God literally made Earth diverse. You can see it in animals. You can see it in everything. And yes, there is a circle of life that comes with Earth. It's the natural order of Earth. That has to stay because that's like kind of like the natural order of Earth. But literally, when something just starts to like go rogue and they just start to try to take things out and it has nothing to do with survival, that's when the balance is off. That's when the balance is not how it should be. We can agree to disagree on a lot of different things, but our existence, our right to exist, won't be one. It won't be one. And then it's like race, religion. I don't give a fuck what it is. If you are a good person, if you are good of heart, like, you shouldn't have to worry about your existence when you walk out the front door. You shouldn't have to worry about your existence based on a group identifier. Matter of fact, you should be heavily protected, and you are. You are. So I just want to make that video. Even though I'm upset, I do want to remind people who are pure of heart and who are innocent, like, you are protected. You are protected. I'm changing. I'm just changing. I'm changing a lot right now, and like I said, it's uncomfortable. It also hurts, but literally, that come with the territory changing. So, and I'm gonna say shifting, like shifting, good shifts. Life should come with sacrifices, but it should never come with all this suffering that people want people to do. It's crazy. And I already know I signed up for a life of suffering. Happy to get that shit out of the way. That part of my life. But I trust God. I trust God wholeheartedly. I've been in deep prayer. Like, literally, I had to be, because it's just like, I can't unsee. I can't unsee shit like I used to. I used to could turn a blind eye just to get by. I can't turn no blind eyes no more. I'm just seeing life as like it really is. I can't turn no blind eyes no more. Just so I can survive. Just so I won't snap out. But with me seeing, I mean, I have to have great discipline and great restraint to not react on every fucking thing. And so, like, my temperament is shifting. And my temperament shifting is emotional, a different level of emotional regulation. It's funny how when you're going through things, like, you literally feel like, oh, well, this is it, and then this is it, and then this is it. And it's like, nah, I'm still evolving. I'm still, healing. I'm still growing. And I thank God for that. That's why God not asking for people to be perfect. But that wicked shit, don't nobody want to be around that wicked shit. And you can tell people all day long what you want to see in them, what you want, all that shit. Like, you could do it all day long. But if they don't want to, then they not. And you gotta leave people where they at. Gotta leave them where they at. And gee golly, Put me on the spaceship and take me away. It's just like, fuck. Earth not even ghetto. The inhabitants is. And I ain't even calling these motherfucking ghetto. Like, I'm ghetto. I grew up ghetto. Ghetto is being resourceful. These inhabitants are not intelligent. And that's what I've came to. I just kept trying to figure out, like, what is it? What can you call it? And they're not intelligent. They lack intelligence. They lack the ability to evolve and grow. Some of them just get stuck in comfort zones, which can be understandable, but like, if you constantly have God sending vibrations and waves to get your shit together, to prepare, something's coming, prepare, get your shit together, like, and you refusing to get your shit together, like, we ain't never seen this story unfold before. However, we have hints and preludes of pieces of other stories that literally ring true. But we ain't never seen this one unfold. We ain't never seen how this one end. Even I will be surprised. Because literally, I don't have all the answers. And I wasn't designed to have all of them. But I know what I know. And that shit ain't gonna make it. Whether rich or poor, you will be tested by your heart. You will be judged by your heart. You will be judged by your deeds. You will be judged by your intentions. You will be judged by how you handled things, even if your intentions were good and your intentions harmed someone else. You will be judged by those things. You won't be judged based on whether you literally advocated that homosexuality was wrong. It's wrong for you, my nigga. Period the fuck point blank. You won't be judged based on whether you had interracial partners. That's preferences. You niggas gonna be judged by your heart, by your intentions, by your deeds, by what you put in to this earth. A lot of y'all have lived a life that has been so selfish and so self-centered, you wouldn't know giving back if it smacked you in your face. You wouldn't know helping someone else. You wouldn't know. Have you ever helped somebody and you had nothing yourself? A lot of them wouldn't know. A lot of them wouldn't know what that is. A lot of them only help when they got. And self-preservation is key. Don't ever get that shit twisted. Self-preservation is key. But sometimes God put it on your heart to help somebody when you ain't got nothing either. That's community. Because the same way that you ain't got nothing right now and that person ain't got nothing right now, you helping them, somebody gonna help you. It's a pay it forward type of thing. You got some people who literally sold their soul for money and literally they still ain't gonna help. They still ain't gonna help. And that's their way they could clear their debt. You got some people who sold their soul for money and the only reason they help is so that they could feel better about themselves. And my help, the only thing I want is for you to appreciate my motherfucking help. Like, just be thankful. Be grateful. Like, that's it. That's what it come with. Be thankful and grateful. That's all it come. That's all my help come with. My help don't come with you gotta do something strange for you. No, like, Just in deep reflection, I've been in deep reflection about like my life prior to this. That should always send me back to my ancestors, bro. That should always send me back to my ancestors. A lot of people had childhood trauma that's causing them to act this way. That's causing them to have hatred towards people because they see these people, they see external beings as like reflectors of the abusers they've had. It's called triggers. And literally, instead of sitting with your trigger, you got people just out here aimlessly like thinking that they just can walk around like that. Nah, you got to work on your trigger, baby. You got to work on why you feel this way. You know how many times I was triggered this last 2 years? Like, it was like walking in a fucking landmine. Like, boom, boom, boom. Like, every step I took, it was like boom, 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 constant. And I'm tired. I'm already beat the fuck up. I'm already beat the fuck up. And now bombs are blowing up in my face. And still, I had to do the work. I had to be honest with myself. I had to be honest with my spiritual team. Like, literally, the spiritual team that internally is sent to help me. I had to literally be honest with them consciously. When you are raped and when you are molested as a child, you literally can have fucking crazy ideologies and thoughts. Like, I remember a reoccurring thought that stemmed from me being touched and shit was that I was a toucher. And it was like, I'm not a toucher. Like, at 12, I realized, like, that shit is wrong. But for some reason, like, I kept getting messages and signaling that, like, literally I was a toucher. That I was going to touch people. That I was going to rape people. And it's like I had to sit with that. Like, I had to sit with that. And literally, I couldn't just, like, be rough with it and be like, that's not me. Bitch, get out of here. Like, maybe that works for some people. But, like, really, I had to sit with who I was as a person and fine-tooth comb who I was as a person to get to like literally set the record straight for myself. And I had to do that for so many different things. I had so many wild ass thoughts like of who I was, and none of them was me. They were projections of what other people wanted me to believe. They were projections of what people felt about themselves. They were a lot of projections. But until you can sit with yourself and be honest with yourself, a lot of that shit not going away. It's gonna just keep resurfacing. And to intelligent people, we're gonna see right. We see right through you. Like, you can't hide. You can't hide behind a mask. You can't put makeup on and cover it up. You can't, buy veneers. Like, you can't change this shit. You can't change it. We're gonna see who you are because it's not about outward appearances. It's not even about saying the right things. You can say the right things and that shit ain't in alignment with your actions. Like, that's not hard to discover. You can only play pretend. Most people can't play pretend like a lot of God's chosen ones can. Like, a lot of y'all can't play pretend like other people can. Y'all got a maximum of 6 months to a year before your mask starts to fall. Some of y'all, it's the first fucking day. It's energy. You can't lie about energy. You can't fake energy. You can't lie about energy. You can't do it. So today is a new day. I know that I'm shifting. And I thank God for it. Oh my gosh. Like, even though it has been just uncomfortable and it's been painful, literally, I need to probably take this hoodie off. Do I have a shirt on under here? I do. I need to take this hoodie off and I need to soak some sun up. It's cold as a bitch. Me and Sassy just sitting outside. I feel like I'm an old lady now. Like, just in the country, sitting outside. Like, it's something I used to do with my grandma when I would go down South Hill. We sit on the porch. She had a scanner. But we sit on her porch. She listened to her scanner. I even grew up doing that. Like, when I lived in Churchill, I cut the scanner on, be in people business. A lot of shit would happen. What kind of bird is that? I don't know, but it's beautiful. But we just sit in silence. I just remember, like, my grandma, like, sat in silence a lot. Like, we spoke with our minds. We didn't speak with our mouths. And I just remember being like, Grandma, how do you sit so still? Like, and she used to tell me, like, when you get older, you'll understand. You'll figure it out. It's just you're young right now. Like, all of us go through that. Man, I love my grandma. I did not get to spend a whole bunch of time with my grandma, but, like, when I was with my grandma, I just felt so at peace. And I used to pick with her too, because she was really short. Like, she was like 4'10", I think. Like 4'10", and maybe 4'11", but she was short. She was like really short. I used to pick with her all the time. But I remember, I cherished the moments of us sitting in silence, us speaking with our mind. That should exist. But, you know, people who are so unintelligent will argue up and down. Like, literally, it don't exist. And I fell into that loop and rope. That's why I speak on this shit, because I literally, anything that I'm calling people out on, I could guarantee you I struggled with it. I struggled with it. That's why I'm speaking on it. I struggle with toxic masculinity. Bitch, I am toxic masculinity in my life sometimes, in the past. Like, literally, I represent toxic masculinity. I have called one of my nephews a faggot because I felt like he was doing some gay shit. Even though I was raised. I literally was raised. Don't say that word. Don't say that word. I was sent to the fucking dictionary. I'll never forget, my biological father, the earthly one, literally sent me to the dictionary and was like, look up the definition for that word. And when I looked up the definition for that word means a pile of sticks. And do you know the history behind why they took that word, a pile of sticks? Because they used to fucking make gay people go pick the pile of sticks before they would burn them. They would pick the pile of sticks before they would burn them. So they'd make them go get their own sticks. Before they would burn them. It also stems from having men in the community that were foragers. It's so many parallels to this shit. Like, literally. Nigga, you picking up sticks to make the fire for us to cook. So they looking at them like they less than. But bitch, if somebody don't pick the fucking sticks, then how you gonna have the fire? Utilize your people. Utilize your people. God made diversity for a reason. Utilize your people. Stop being bullies. Bullies ain't gonna make it. Don't nobody want no fucking bullies in their aura, their energy field. Like, gotta really realize, like, what purpose do you serve? What purpose are you gonna serve in this life? If your purpose is just to run your mouth, if your purpose is to cut people down, what purpose do you really give? If you ain't even tapped into your purpose. Because literally your purpose is, like, you supposed to build character development and you supposed to evolve and grow. So everything you doing is supposed to be on purpose. But literally, like, a lot of people just are for the wicked. They for the wicked shit. God is the creator of all, but then you'll condemn his creations. Like, you'll totally forget about intersex people. God didn't make intersex people. Like, God just made male and female, but they ain't make intersex people, which we grew up calling them hermaphrodites. God didn't make that. God didn't make that. God didn't create that. When it's found in nature. Homosexuality is found in nature too, but y'all don't want to have that conversation, like, literally. And I ain't talking about them experimenting on frogs, bitch. I am talking about homosexuality is in nature. But y'all don't want to have that conversation. Y'all don't want to have that conversation. different dynamics exist naturally in nature. Not everybody is monogamous. Not everybody is polygamous. Some dads stay at home. Some mothers go put that work in. Some dads go out and do the work. Some moms stay at home. It's supposed to be about what the fuck works for you. Not you condemning the next person. Not you condemning the next person. Like, that shit is just crazy. You can educate. You can educate. But condemnation, you done lost your plot. You done lost your plot. I only condemn wicked shit. I only condemn wicked shit. I can want something that's I could literally want some shit to not be near me. I could condemn some shit that's wicked. But I can't just condemn every single fucking group identify. Like, what if I just said, I mean, they already have done it. They already said black people don't deserve to live. Like, we don't have souls. But then you'll turn around and you'll do the same thing to a gay person. You'll do the same thing. You might have met a rich person. I'd have met rich people. I'd have met rich people from different tax brackets. Like, I'd have met rich people who were street hustlers. I'd have met rich people who were lawyers and doctors. I have met rich people who were millionaires. I don't think I ever met a billionaire, but I've met like some top of the line millionaires. They don't act like how people think they act. They don't care about the things that people think they care about. A lot of them wish they could just fix the problems of the world. But they can't fix the problems of the world because they literally would end up in the same predicament as you, because the people that literally they would try to save, their mentality is wrong. And I can understand why the mentality is wrong. I get it. I got it. We're solid on that. I grew up in it. The mentality is wrong because of white supremacy. Literally. That is the root cause of the issue. But somewhere down the line, the supremacy, the superiority complex didn't stop at racism. It has grown legs, and it is in so many different identifiers. You got people who think they're superior over somebody because they have name brand clothes. You got people who think they're superior over somebody because they make more than them. You got people who think they're superior over somebody because they fit societal norms. Like, don't nobody give a fuck about that shit. Like, don't nobody with a pure heart care about that shit. Like, yeah, some people like things and shit. Like, I like things. Like, I can't wait. You know what? I cannot wait to build my own engine for a car. Like, literally, I forgot my love for cars, bruh. For cars, I always felt like cars were sexy. Like, I always felt like cars were sexy. Going to the goddamn car show, like, literally sparked something in me. Like, as a child, I always wanted to work on cars. I always wanted to work on cars, but society told me because I was a girl, I needed to be in the kitchen. Bitch, I didn't have dreams to be the best chef. Like, I just didn't. I wanted to know how to cook so I could live, but I never just had dreams. Like, I wanted to be the best chef, but I did start to as I got older. As I got older and I started watching the Food Network channel, like, that sparked, like, I want to learn how to bake. I want to learn how to make this dish. And I learned that I could. But, like, it was certain shit as a child, as a girl, I was told, like, you can't do that. I was told as a girl I couldn't work on cars because I was a girl. And it's like, what? But my brain works this way. My brain is like a builder mentality, like, literally, when I was in a relationship with Dante, I was the one that liked to put the shit together. Like, he didn't like to. I liked putting shit together. If we got a bookcase or an entertainment center, like, baby, give me them instructions. I want to sit here. It's like big girl Legos to me. It's like big girl Legos to me. And my daughter has that shit, like, so deeply rooted in her. Like, that shit is crazy. Like, she oozed engineer as a child. Oozed it. And it's like, that shit coming back to me. Like, I want to put this shit together. And she actually designed things. Like, she has it in an architectural aspect and in a putting it together. Me, I just give me the parts and I just want to put the shit together. So like I like things. I want to build an old school car. I want to paint it. I just want to put the shit together. I want to be like Al Bundy, but I actually want to get that shit together. Like, I used to love that TV show, Married with Children. Yeah, it's just like that's something I like. I like cars, but I don't want to have a whole bunch of cars just to have a whole bunch of cars. Like, I want it to mean something to me. It got to mean something to me. I got my eye on a nice ass car, and it's just like, oh my God. And so I like things, but I'd never put things over somebody's life. Not an innocent person's life. Alright, I'm a chill. Not an innocent person's life. But like, I could never value things more than life. But I'm constantly stuck around people who value things more than life. I'm not around people who are equally yoked with me. But I also understand that, like, when I first woke up, I had a lot of shit in me. I had a lot of shit with me. I had a lot of shit that I needed to work out and sort out, and I'm still doing that right now. I'm proud of myself. The growth that I've had is literally a real testament to God. A real testament to God and the spiritual team that He sent me. That God sent me, excuse me. I look at God as all. So literally, you can't have the father without the mother. So literally, that's another one of y'all problems. Y'all don't know where y'all came from. You came from women, but you think your masculinity is like something separate. It's fucking comical, bro. It's comical. Masculinity is about how you carry yourself. It's about how you're going to handle things. Femininity is usually seductive, and it's usually persuasive, and it's usually, you know, it's a lot of things. It moves different. You're supposed to tap into both. You're supposed to know how to be both. But y'all so hell bent on assigning gender to energy. It's energy, bitch. It's energy. You're mistaking being a bitch ass nigga for feminine and masculine energy. If you're a bitch ass nigga, it don't matter whether you gay or straight. You a bitch ass nigga. A lot of you bitch ass niggas, literally, the gay people don't claim you. You a bitch ass nigga. A lot of y'all down low because y'all haven't dealt with y'all childhood trauma, and you haven't accepted that you are what you are. I just feel like society is intelligence level is at an all-time low, and I'm just trying to find the people that I can vibe with, that literally are like me, because I just can't. It's must gonna snow, because it is a little warmer today. It is a little warmer today. It's must gonna snow. But you know, I welcome death. Look, I welcome death into my own life on a day-to-day basis. Kill off everything that doesn't need to be here. Like, the fuck? Like, what am I holding on to it for? Release it. Kill it off. I don't need it. Whatever's meant to be, gonna be. So, I'll be welcoming death. Some of y'all only view death as in, you know, when your flesh is gone. I view that as peace. I view that as peace, but I welcome death in this cycle, in this situation, in this behavior. End it. Come on, my friend the Reaper. Take your sickle and just end it. Like, I don't need this behavior no more. I'm past this. You want to come up here? You don't have to jump. Come on. There we go. Charlotte gonna have to give you a haircut today. I ain't gonna even tell her no more. Yeah. You feel good. Shit, I've been beefing with my own child. She been showing some bitch ass behavior, spoiled brat behavior. It's like you gonna have to start taking shit. I'm gonna start taking shit so you can be grateful for what you do have. Be grateful for what you do have, bruh. You doing too much. You can't be in my face that close. You know, you soaking this up. But yeah, I don't know. I feel my temperament being worked out. I feel my temperament being worked out. It's like I get angry, but not explosive. Not explosive. And I like that. Like, I want to be able to be in control of my emotions and my feelings. I want to be proud of my gifts. That I have telepathy. That I see things that other people don't see. That I can hear things that other people don't hear. It'd be funny because me and Charlotte be in there. Like, she see shit I don't see. And I just be laughing. Like, and there's a lot of shit that go on in this house. Like, bro, we just seen a lot of shit in this house. We just seen a lot of shit, period, in life. And it's like when she sees some shit and I don't see it, I gotta take her word for it because I know she sees. That girl was a seer since she was little. I ain't never told nobody this story, but like, have I told y'all this story? I don't know. You know, I done made so many videos, like, you know, it wouldn't hurt if I retold it. But I remember, I think Charlotte was 1. She was like 1 and some change. I keep up with her age from where we were living at. So I remember when I got pregnant with her, I've already told y'all that story. Like, literally, I stopped sleeping with people. Probably about like, I stopped sleeping with her dad when I was probably like 3 months pregnant. And literally, probably before then, but that's what I remember. But literally, I hadn't had sex with nobody for probably like, I think it was like literally 2 years. So from pregnancy to after I had her. But I had started going back outside. My mom had encouraged me because literally all I was doing was I would go to school, I would work, and I would come home and I would spend time with my daughter. Like, literally, like, bonding time. Like, her bath time, reading to her, playing with her, literally. And I didn't have any social life for myself. And I think she saw that, like, I was dealing with postpartum depression. I wasn't aware of mental health like I am now because I was raised that mental health wasn't a thing. So, like, you just pull yourself together and get over it. So, like, I wasn't realizing the sign, but I think she realized, and she was like, you need to start, you know, why don't you call some friends and, you know, start going out more and stuff like that. So, literally, I actually had met this guy from fucking going to the grocery store. That shit is crazy. Going to the grocery store, and I'm not getting too in that details because that chapter has ended, and boy, do I not want to wake it up. Literally. And I had started also going out sometimes. Like I probably would go out like maybe once a month or once every, 2 months. Like I was sticking my toes on being back outside. And so I met this guy, and we immediately had clicked, and literally, yeah, that I wouldn't say it was an immediate click now that I look back on it. I don't know how to put that one. I don't know. I liked him, he liked me. We could put it like that. And so we had started kicking it, and things had got like turned sexual. And so I remember going over his house one night, and literally when I came back home, like my mom was like, what was you out here doing? And literally she knew that I had went out with the person, because like I never even, like I didn't play that. Like if I went somewhere and it was a person I ain't know, like I'm gonna let my mom know their name, their number, and even the address they sent to me. Like somebody need to know where I'm at. Like and with who and who they is. Like I don't play them games. Like so yeah, like I'm with such and such, this is their full government, this is their address, this is their phone number. If I don't come home, they did it. It's like, so she had already knew what time it was anyway, because like I literally let her know I was going over there. So but when I came back home, she was being funny towards me, like, what you out there doing? Charlotte is like 1 and some change. And so Charlotte had this kitchen set, and with the kitchen set came like fruits and vegetables and shit. And so when she asked me what was I doing, I was like, oh, nothing. Like, we just was talking and kicking in and stuff. And how Charlotte literally took the fucking cucumber from her kitchen set and literally showed us what the fuck I was doing that night. That child scared the shit out of me as a new mom. Like, it has been many a times where this child has scared the shit out of me. Just looking at her eyes, this bitch have said things to me. Like, and I used to tell my mom, like, you gonna have to take her, because I think she just threatened me with her eyes. And so literally, like, I already knew what time it was with my child. I knew she was special. People always would say she was different and special, but I already knew anyway. Like, I knew the moment she was born, like, oh, this one is a little, little like me. She's a lot like me. But I think she was more aware of herself, and like I think the older you get, that awareness wears off. And we did try to teach her to be more normie. More normie. Just gotta be careful in certain environments. Like, so we just kind of try to teach her to be normie. Certain avenues she wanted to play in, we ain't want her to play in. Like, she really wanted to play in Magic when she was young. We really didn't want her to. I don't know. I think it's age developments for certain stuff, but shit is her birthright. I guess she just knew. So, literally, yeah. That story was weird. Like, my mama took that cucumber and threw that shit in the trash. Like, when I tell you, she took that cucumber, because she didn't actually put it in her. Like, she was in Pampers, I think. If she wasn't, I don't think she was fully potty trained. No, she was potty trained by then. Yeah, she was potty trained by then, I think. She used to sit on her pot by then. Like, I think when she started walking, it was just like time to potty train. So I think she just like did the act. Like, she squatted and went up and down. And I was just like, we both looked at each other like, what the fuck? What the fuck? My mama took that cucumber so quick and threw that shit in the trash. Like, you won't remember that. This shit is crazy. Oh, that was a crazy story. I'm like, how the fuck is you spying on me? Like, get out my head. I always used to have to tell Charlotte, like, when she was little, get out my head. I always used to have to tell her, use your words. Like, bruh, I already know what you mean, but use your words. Like, you're a big girl now. It's like, get out my thoughts. But yeah, if you don't have a connection like that with your kid and you bonded with them for 9 months, like, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. But I always talk to my child in utero. I always read to her. I tried to make sure consciously and physically, like, I was giving her good food for thought. Yeah. They're in the incubator, and the incubator is you. And so whatever you put in you and whatever you consume, whether it's consciously, whether it's, physical, your environment, your moods, that should shape your kids. They're already, getting mixes and matches of your DNA coding. Them kids literally, when it comes to the mother, like, they're literally single-handedly learning their mother in utero. They're one with their mother. They're in the womb. That's why that bond is sacred. And a lot of mothers take advantage of it. They power trip. And I'm guilty of it. You have to find balance. You have to sit in your lane like, oh, God gave me this child to lead and guide, not to fucking conquer. Not to take my life that I didn't live and push it on them. They got their own life and their own path. One thing I will say that my mother taught me that ain't never left me is about giving your children a foundation. She always was big on this one. She used to say, you can give your child a foundation and, like, basically, like, they could lose their way, or, they could veer off and take their own paths and all that stuff, but at least they have a foundation to return to. She used to say, some kids out here who don't even have a foundation. They don't have a foundation. They don't have nothing to turn back to. All they know is what they know. And I always took heed to that. But I also sympathize for those who literally did not have a foundation. I always felt like I wish those kids had mentors, like mentorship, because they're not getting a foundation from home. But it's like I've grown up with, like, the people who, it's like the people who literally were popular growing up. And I ain't talking about all popular kids, because, like, I was popular, but I was unknown. Like, it's weird. Like, how do you put that? I was known. I was popular. Like, people knew me, but, like, no one knew me. I guess I was mysterious popular. Like, people knew me. People knew of me. A lot of people knew of me, but, like, I never really, like, had close relationships. Like, with people, even the people I was close to, I didn't have close relationships. They ain't know shit about my life. They knew bits and pieces. But they just never knew about my life. Like, they knew bits and pieces. They knew what I wanted. I was willing to tell them. And so, like, I was like a popular nerd, if you wouldn't say that. I don't know. Popular meanie. I don't know. The character developed different ways and different styles throughout school years. But, like, people knew me. I'll say knew of me. That's how it went. But it's like them real popular ones. Them real popular ones. They end up being the ones that, like, literally, that end up getting fucked up in life. And it's like the ones that y'all be trying to bully and mistreat, like how I'm just talking about earlier, like the ones that you mistreat because they different. You be jealous and you be hating on them for real. Like, those ones end up being alright in life. But some of them grow up with with bitterness and malice in their heart. Like, I'd have seen something where, like, I saw a popular nigga, he was homeless, and I seen a nigga who literally, I guess he got bullied by him. And he grew up to be big and strong, and I guess, his idea of successful in life. And he ran into him, and literally, he kicked that nigga while he was down. And it was just like, I couldn't. Like, for me, it would have been enough to see your ass laying on the ground, strung out on drugs. I actually would have felt sorry for you and asked God to help you out that situation. Because that's just my heart. So I feel like you can't keep that bitterness. And I'm not telling people that, like, people can mistreat you and you can't feel the way you feel. Like, baby, I'm going to feel the way I fucking feel. But what I'm not going to do is allow that bitterness to consume my life and steal my joy and steal my happiness or change my heart. You can't have my heart. God got my heart. I always ask God to protect my heart. Because that's what they're trying to steal. They're trying to steal your heart. You need your heart. People think love is a weakness. Love is a strength. Vulnerability is a strength. Y'all niggas not strong for real if you ain't been vulnerable. And I ain't talking about you gotta be vulnerable publicly. Like, I'm just saying, if you ain't been vulnerable in your life with people that love you, like, you're not strong, baby. You're weak. You hiding. If you ain't been, if you ain't loved, you're not strong. Love comes with pain. You could have the most healthiest love and it's gonna come with pain. Like, when you give birth to your child, that's pain. That child is being brought into this world through you. And the sacrifice can be you sometimes. The sacrifice sometimes is your body. Like you housing something else. The sacrifice is pain to get that child, to push that child through. Like, being a parent, like, you could take romance and all this partnership out. Being a parent, it comes with joy and pain. It comes with all that. You gotta watch your kids get hurt. People don't think about that shit. Like, that's painful. But it's love. Because I'm gonna be there for you. I'm gonna be there for you. And depending on what age you is how much I can be there for you. Love is pain. But it's just, what levels of pain do you want people to have? And so literally, it's not that love or life is the absence of pain. It's just certain shit you shouldn't have to go through. Certain shit you shouldn't have to go through in love. You should be learning in love. You should be growing in love. You should be ending toxic behaviors because you love. You don't want to hurt the people you love. And most importantly, if you have a behavior that is harmful to a person that you love, that behavior is harming you too. That's why it's important that we learn to love ourselves before we get into committed relationships and shit. Because if you don't love yourself, then you don't know how far you're willing to go with a person. You don't know how far, what you're willing to accept with a person. And so literally, you gotta love yourself. And I'm learning that. Like, I'm in that phase of relearning how I love myself. And it's like, I be laughing because life is literally a paradox. Like, I always loved myself deep down inside. It's just like I never felt comfortable loving myself out loud. I always felt like I had to hide that shit because people are haters. People are haters. People are haters. So literally, I felt like I had to hide that shit. But now I'm learning, like, I love myself. Like, I always loved myself. Like, I just didn't always know how to do that shit publicly. The people I really fuck with got to see who I was, like, and how I was. And, that's... My own mother ain't know who I was and how I was. Like, she knew parts of me, sure, of course. But, like, she ain't knew who I was. Not when it came to no street shit. Not when it came, like, I think she just thought I went outside to play. I think she just really thought, like, I was at the movies or some shit. Like, mama, I was hanging with the trappers. Like, baby, I was hanging with the trappers. Like, I grew up with the trappers. Like, I don't know why she thought. Like, I grew up in a neighborhood full of drug dealers and killers. Like, literally, what you thought? What you thought I was gonna be around? At least I picked the smart ones. At least I picked the ones with a heart. And at least I still, went to school and did shit the way she wanted me to do it. And I wanted to go to school too, but by the time I got to college, I didn't want it. But I'm happy that I did stick through it. Because it was my lane. That literally was my lane. Far as, like, academia. I just had to learn how to make it challenging. I had to learn how to make it challenging for myself to want to be there. Because if I don't feel challenged, what? An idle mind is a devil's workshop. Literally, baby, you're going to have to keep me busy. And it's like now, I'm not like that, though. Like, I am learning how to look at me just sitting outside. The wind is blowing. The sun is beaming on me. Me and Sassy literally just listening to the wind even as I talk. My lips is dry. My chapstick is in the house. I'm gonna need it because it's gonna be a cold winter. Winter here early. I at least thought y'all niggas had to be like late November, early December. Winter here early, baby. Oh shit. Yeah, this video got a lot in it. But yeah, I'm tired of the like, no, look at her soaking the sun up. I'm tired of like the talks of masculinity and people don't even know what they're talking about. Masculinity, a main factor in masculinity is action. It's action, it's brute force. It is brute force. A lot of y'all have not tapped into your masculine or feminine energy. A lot of y'all just cosplaying. And I'm not talking about trans people. I even wrote that on one of my posts. Like, a lot of y'all cosplaying these different ideologies. Like, you got bitches out here telling me I'm not feminine. Bitch, you can't tell me I'm not feminine. Pussy is power. Pussy is power. And I ain't even tapped into like not having to use that to have power. That is one surface level of feminine energy. Persuasion. It is not the actual vagina. It is what you tell these niggas when you're using it. It is what you allure them so that they could want to do things for them to get it. So it's not the actual vagina. It is your skill level. Your skill level to be elusive, to be seductive, men can do that. Men can do that. Why shouldn't they know how to do it? Like, why wouldn't you want your son to know how to be all powerful? Like, why would you not want to be all powerful yourself? Like, take the genders out of this shit. Feminine energy is darkness. That's why a lot of women are seers. Can you see in the dark, baby? Can you see in the dark? That is a feminine trait. So if a man is a seer, that means he's tapped into his feminine energy. That is a trait of darkness. Light, literally, you already can see. It's showing you. So it's like literally, this is face value. But that feminine energy, it can see what's not face value. You got love in both masculine and feminine energy. Love and masculine energy is love that shows up for you. It's going to show up in action. Love and feminine energy is very nurturing. It's very nurturing. It's very feely. It's feelings. You're both masculine and feminine. The reason that a lot of brothers are preaching masculinity, it is not so that you can fucking stick your chest out. It is literally so you can know how to make some motherfucking moves as a masculine. I have had to live life as very forward-facing masculine energy, because if I don't fucking do it, who the fuck gonna do it? What you want me to just sit out here and be elusive and die of starvation. Like, no, I gotta get up and I gotta fucking go get it. That's masculine energy. You gotta get up and you gotta go get it. Bitch, I ain't tricking. I ain't tricking to go get this. And I'm not knocking tricking, because like I do trick and I don't do it sexually, and we gotta take sex out of this. I do trick, literally. I couldn't have got some of the things I got without tricking the system and tricking people, because they wasn't going to give me what I deserve. So I had to trick them. I had to downplay myself. I had to make it seem like I was poor and helpless, because literally I needed help. I wasn't like the bottom of the barrel, but I needed help. But they weren't willing to give me help, because they felt like, bitch, you already at a decent enough level for me. Because people are trying to keep you where they feel like they want you to be at. How dare you try to climb higher than me? So I literally had to be a trickster. I had to be a trickster. But I also had to be a go-getter. I had to be out here, and I had to be physically brute motherfucking force for a lot of shit. Y'all getting this shit twisted. Masculine energy, even in Islam, they literally teach their women, like, nigga, I was with a nigga that was a Muslim. Like, Muslim men is not for weak women. I'ma say, and no strong man deserves a weak woman. No strong man deserves a weak woman. Islam is not for weak women. Islam literally are for black women, literally. And I'm not just talking about, I'm gonna just do this period, because like race, that social construct, I be looking at everybody as they black, to tell you the God honest truth, like literally, like genetically wise. Like, so when you hear me say black, some people feel excluded, but I literally include everybody. However, everybody don't want to include us. So that pisses me off sometimes. But I'ma just say genders. Islam men, they don't want a weak, stupid woman. They want a woman who literally, if something happened to them, they can handle business. If they was to die tomorrow, that woman could take care of their family. That woman could sustain on her own. If he not there to protect her, she know how to protect herself. Like literally, they don't have, weak women. They train their men and they train their women in Islam. Shit, I felt like I was born a Muslim. It's just like, I really did feel like I was born a Muslim. And I always tell you, I got my name from a Muslim man. Like, he thought he was my father. Some weird shit went on with that DNA testing. Like literally, he probably, look, all I know is in spirit, I know who I am. In spirit and soul, I know who I am. This physical shit is some weird shit happening. I'm gonna let the story unfold. And I told bits and pieces of it, but like literally, yeah. I got my name from a Nation of Islam man. Like, my mama put the spelling on it so I could be unique, but I got my name from him. And yeah, a king deserves a queen. A queen deserves a king. And any man knows that to be powerful, you need to know how to tap into both. You need to know how to tap into both masculine energy and feminine energy. I literally know gay men who fit the whole cosplay stereotype of what masculinity looks like. And they're gay. They're just not, their mannerisms are not presenting as a woman. They are a straight man. They are a straight presenting man. Like literally, does that exist? Because literally what makes you straight or gay is whether you like men. And vice versa. If you're lesbian, do you like women? Like, I got called gay all the time and I liked men. Like, I literally preferred physical attraction wise. Yes, I had some vicarious shit in there, but like literally physical attraction wise, like I never wanted to be in a relationship with a woman, and I never really, it came up in my head, but it was like, yeah, all she can do is like, that's the act that she can do. I like appendages, and like literally, so like people would call me gay because I was a tomboy, and it was like, I don't want that. I like men. Like, I literally am physically attracted to men. Girl, you can't do it for me. I might like looking at your fat ass, but like literally that's as far as it can go. Like, I'm just a little different. I call myself queer because I'm a little different. But like, when it comes down to having a relationship and actual sexual partner, like, I want men. Like, I don't want women. Like, so I just look at myself like I'm queer. Like, I'm just different. And the whole time, no bitches was the one sucking pussy. But like literally, y'all called me gay. It's funny how that works, right? Funny how that works. You project onto other people what was you. So literally. But yeah. I don't know. I'm just here, thoughts are coming. But yeah, like, I have women that try to make it seem like I'm not feminine. Shit. Good luck. Good luck. If you think I'm not tapped into my feminine energy, I had to be tapped into my feminine energy at a young age. Baby, don't nobody know how to smile and change somebody's mind like I do. You know how many times I've been in trouble? You know how many times I've been in trouble? You know how them puppy dogs had them eyes? Baby, you better get on my face. I know who I am. So a lot of y'all don't know who y'all are. Y'all don't know y'all power. And so y'all literally think being a woman and being feminine is wearing nails, hair, and makeup. Putting on the tightest clothes. Have you turned a man on with your mind, baby? Have you learned how to turn a man on with your mind? Have you learned how to literally make a man feel like he's powerful and he ain't shit? Have you learned these skills? Y'all niggas need to wake up, bruh. And I don't even care no more. Like, I don't know what's going on with my heart. Like, I told you, like, my temperament is like changing, bruh. And I asked for this though. I asked for it. I don't want to be reacting to every little single thing. I don't want to let everybody have access to me. I want to be selective. I want to be able to see who is who, and I want to be able to just see that, like, yeah, your shit ain't aligned with my shit, and my shit ain't aligned with your shit. Let me go about my business. Like, let me go about my business. I want to be able to see you coming, and I always had that gift. I could always see a person coming a mile away, but like literally, now I just want to be in a position that, like, oh, I see you coming a mile away, and I'm choosing not to deal with you. So just being more selective about who have access to me, being more in control of my motherfucking emotions, so I can get this emotion. Like, I can get this emotion going, because like me and my daughter can't stay here no longer. Like, we're at the pimple. We're at the pimple. What do you call that shit? Like, when it's a boil and it's coming to a head. And so like I gotta shake and bake and make something work, because nobody's gonna save me. Nobody's gonna save me. And so God has given me the gifts and the talents, and now it's time for me to save myself. And so I'm just here, healing, so that I can provide for my child, because like nobody's gonna save me. I pray for the opportunities, but if I pray for the opportunities before I'm aligned with the opportunities, like, I'm gonna lose the shit. So like literally, I'm just praying for alignment. It was the 11/11 portal yesterday, and baby, did I step in and give prayers? Did I come in and I was on the brink of tears, bro, yesterday. Like, just tired. Nobody should have to live like this. Nobody should have to be in this much seclusion and isolation and just stuck with the most low vibrational shit ever. And I'm not talking about low vibrational in the sense of I'm really talking low vibrations. I ain't talking about judging people and what they look like on the outside and all that shit. I'm literally talking about like this some low vibration shit. Just constant gossip every day, just constant like miserable, like rarely happy feelings going on. When I try to be happy in this bitch, like, you know, that's when motherfucker want to knock me down some pegs, and it's like you can't steal my happiness. Can't steal my happiness. You can make me tuck it away, but you can't steal it. And like now, I don't even want to tuck that shit away. I'm gonna be happy right here in your face. You gonna be miserable. You gonna be the one miserable. Somebody constantly want to just pick arguments, and it's funny because I get to see that in my past self. Like I get to see that in my past self. Should I get to see it in my current self sometimes? Like I get to see it in my current self, and that's what I'm wishing away. Like I ain't even wishing away. I'm praying it away. Like I don't want to be like that. I've only had to be like that because I've been in environments like this. I don't want to be like that. I want to be, you know, healthy, happy, and whole. Like don't nobody want that fuck shit, that crazy shit. I don't want that shit. I want to do better. That's why I be laughing when people tell me slow down. What I'm slowing down for? Why would I slow down my healing, my change, my growth? Why? Why don't you go at the speed you go at? And I go at the speed I go at. Shit, we might, in a year of time, we might meet up at the same spot. People don't see it that way. But I'm gonna end this video. It's been an hour and 30 minutes. It's a long one.